I want to talk about something that started a while back called the STARS program. Started honoring vets, I usually get a little shook up, so bear with me on this. Willie Willette heard about the STARS program from a friend that helps at Pease Air National Guard Base in New Hampshire. Willie received a bag of stars from his friend and suggested we pass them to all the veterans at our reunion, which I'm going to do in a minute. The STARS program. The volunteers in the STARS program sniff the white flags from retired American flags, white stars from the retired American flags, and slip them in a plastic sleeve with a poem, and send them out with their best wishes to active and retired military. The volunteers at Pease Air National Guard Base have been doing the STAR program since July 1st, 2009. It all began when two greeters returned from a winter in Florida. The women had seen the stars in Florida and brought the concept back. They ran with it, enlisting volunteers and bagging 65,000 stars this past year. They don't know where the star concept originated or who wrote the poem. It's the one used by the Florida group. They collect retired flags. They prefer that people send only the blue field or canton rather than the whole flag. If they do send or drop off a complete flag, the blue field is removed, after which the remnants are ceremoniously burned. They only use fields with embroidered stars, not stamped or printed, because the three-dimensional stars present better, she said. More than 100 volunteers take their scissors to the blue field of the flag, donated or mailed, cutting out the stars and bits of blue cloth in a pentagon shape. They slip them into a 2-inch plastic bag along with a poem, and the packets are ready for the greeters. Joanne Schlotter, S-C-H-O-T-T-L-E-R, of Stratum heads up the STAR network for the Pease greeters and keeps a sack of stars in her purse and gives them out whenever she sees an active or retired member of the military. She's pretty good at spotting the latter, she said. You just know. Hang on. Each returning member and each deployed member of the armed forces who passes through Pease Air National Guard Base receives a star. She said stars are also included in care packages to the deployed troops. She's given stars to veterans of the Vietnam War. They get tears in their eyes. Hang on. Adding that the Vietnam era troops didn't have anything like Pease greeters. It takes your breath away, she said in response to the stars. Joanne receives retired flags or blue fields from all over the United States. Some weeks we get 2,000, some weeks we get 2, she said. She also receives requests for stars from all over the country and world. I had a 4-star general working in Hawaii ask for 500. She said, I sent 1,000 to Australia and hundreds to Fort Leavenworth. But of the military get it, so do the children, she said. She often speaks in schools or children's groups, and last year she spoke about the stars to her granddaughter's Brownie troop. I gave all the little girls a star, and one girl said, can I have one for my grandfather? Of course, I said, Joanne. The child's mother later told her her grandfather is dead. She wanted to put the star with his picture. Every star has a story. One woman had a brother killed on September 11, 2001, when terrorists attacked the Pentagon. This is the one that gets me. She dropped off the flag after it flown over the Capitol. She told me I wanted this to go to 50 soldiers overseas in honor of my brother. I'm sorry. The background for those 50 stars included a memorial to her brother, Joanne said, adding he got killed at the Pentagon Our stars are backed by a pentagon. It gives me goosebumps. The impact is powerful, whether they're friend, relative, or stranger. Anyone can do it, Joanne said. One woman had stars in her pocketbook. She was standing behind a soldier in the post office. She tapped him on the shoulder, gave him a star. The woman was nervous, Joanne said. He gave her a big bear hug, and she felt like $1 million. Kind of like fantasy. Joanne stated firmly that she doesn't do it alone. Hundreds of volunteers split stars and assemble packets. One man with severe arthritis cuts out the poems. Various businesses with copy machines allow her to copy the poem for free, she said. What's the power of the stars? It has to do with home, Joanne said. The star represents one of the 50 estates. It's part of your hometown, part of America, and it says we're not going to forget you. The stars packet have a power beyond patriotism, she said. She had British troops come through peace and have taken the stars. They're often treated worse than our boys were in Vietnam, she says. Let's let them know they're not forgotten. Here's the poem. I am part of an American flag. I have flown over a home in the USA. I can no longer fly. The sun and wind have caused me to become tattered and torn. Please carry me as a reminder that you are not forgotten. I got stars for every veteran here.